Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankees Stadium in Bronx, New York. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour, bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Ready now, Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air to center. Number 25 is there. 1 out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he fouls this one off. And the changeup is way low that time. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players not only.
Ouch, that one hit him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Now the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Benintendi's on the move. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Here's J.D. Martinez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Benintendi at second with 2 down. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Xander Bogaerts would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
The 2-1. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Not a lot of success, 0 for 12. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Shoots this one over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full. Eduardo Nunez waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Batting 7, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Devers, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Full count still. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Christian Vasquez. Hit in the air to shallow center. After it is Hicks. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. 1 run scores. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second.
Come on, Yankees!
Come on, let's hold 'em.
The 0-2 once more. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Red Sox are out in front 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 8. The 1-1. Catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
1 out, nobody on. Another full count pitch home. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Betts at the track. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. Way outside. 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Flying towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Standing in now, number 25. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2. Grounded to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count get himself a base hit.
In now, Brett Gardner. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Right side. Moreland is there. One there. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Judge is off of first with 2 away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here's a high pop-up. Devers is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 1. Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippy. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here's the 2-1 home. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
little bouncer. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's a 5-3 game now.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And that one just missed outside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He drew a walk his first time up. The 2-1 pitch. A called strike on the inside corner. Devers leads off first with 1 away. Runner goes for second. Got him swinging. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 2 out here and a runner at second. The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We played 2.5. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 3. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. And
good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. Gregorius over at second. Sanchez at first with no outs. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Neil Walker. One and one. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Hit out towards second. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, number 25. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Here's the 2-1. 2-2. Men on third with 2 down. Hit down the line at first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 3. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. It's 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch.
Digging in now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Benintendi's on the move. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Benintendi, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Come on, Yankees.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Five runs, just 3 hits. And one error on the Boston line score. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, where he can really hurt you.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Brett Gardner now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 61.
Ready once again, Rafael Devers. It was a walk in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks on the move, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The batter, number 10.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it, 1 away. Off defense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Devers leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 7-5. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 2-2. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Smoke toward third. Nunez on to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Up next for the Yankees.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. They're still up 7-5. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Walker will put this one away for route number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Brian Johnson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61, Brian Johnson.
Striding in once again, Neil Walker. A hit in 2 tries so far. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Bounce towards the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Number 25.
Ready for another chance. Number 25. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 2 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Johnson, a 6'4" lefty. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line. And I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this. And indeed, they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Another 2-2 offering. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 7-5. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. J.D. Martinez will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Devers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
The batter, number 10.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And this will get by him at 3rd. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going.
Number 45.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2-2 the count. Devers on second. Nunez at first. 2 out in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Boston strands a couple. They're down 2, 7-5. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another full count offering on its way. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Full count now, 3-2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains full. Once again a 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 5. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Count still full, 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1 now to Mookie. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball into straightaway left. Gardner moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting. Left fielder. Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Line drive to left. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 7-5. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1 out, nobody on. high in the air down the right field line. And foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Fouled off. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. Neil Walker is on deck. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 3-2 one more time is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Nunez in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batter, first baseman, Neil Walker.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Had him lunging for that one as he sends a little ground ball out in front of the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still up 7-5. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Mitch Moreland will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the 2-2. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Takes this the other way to right. Now get down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. Martinez, the runner at second with 1 away. And he lays fires off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball.